All right, welcome everyone back to another episode of One Piece TCG A-Z. It has been a little bit of time, but it is me, Andrew, a part of Matcha Gotcha with Nick once again on the other side. Today we got,
Hello.
well, hello Nick, welcome. And today we've got, of course, Nick, like I said, on Arlong yellow green against me playing as Yamato, just the yellow one, not the one that everyone thinks I would be playing, but the pure yellow Yamato, not the yellow green that's actually more commonly used. So yeah, and we will actually be doing something different, and we will be doing this from every video from now on. We will be showing the deck list at the end of every single episode now. That way, you guys, if you guys wanted to, if you guys want to see. Oh man, I've kind of messed up the look of it now.
What are we doing?
I think I've just messed up the not really messed up anything. I've just accidentally moved the screen on
Oh, no.
something real quick, so I just need to fix that real quick. Uh...
Looks okay on the stream.
Oh, does it? Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, there's a black bar on the bottom.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Like, there's a black bar there. Let me
oh, right, yeah.
boop. Let
Interesting.
me fix that. Boom. Should be fine now. Yep, should be good. All right. Yeah, that was weird. Anyways, yeah. Oh, it's because
Cool.
yeah, I fixed the black bar. Should be fine. All right, yeah, and as I said, we will be showing the deck list at the end of the video. If you guys want to try these decks out for yourself, like I said, I will be playing Yamato, and Nick will be on Arlong, yellow green, and we'll go
Oh,
over the abilities real quick.
Andrew, there's no sound on the stream.
There's no sound.
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, my phone's on max volume. Unless my phone's speakers, bro.
It is definitely your speakers because I just turned my phone up and it worked.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Well,
What the hell?
yeah. Alrighty then.
All my phones are broken. We'll try
Oh,
another video. That's another issue.
we are not
Oh my
live.
god. Okay, they're working.
All right, cool. All right, but yeah, why don't you go ahead and tell us what Arlong does for the viewers who don't know?
Yeah, so Arlong is a yellow-green leader. Okay, now the sound's working, sorry.
Yeah, it sure
Yellow
is.
Arlong is a yellow-green leader. I'm for 2 Don. Yellow-green leader, 5,000 power, 4 life. Um, you can put 2 Don on it, and when you attack, you can then pay 1 Don. So for 3 Don in total, you can play a character card with a cost of 4 or less with a trigger from your hand. So you're able to kind of cheat out either high level cards to level 3 for like 1 less Don, or just get some early game units down when you're attacking. So it's a pretty aggressive deck.
Seems like a
Um,
very high cost though, because it's technically 3 Dawn, right?
yeah, it is. It's not much of a discount from the 4 costs, but I think it's the idea of like when you're attacking, but it doesn't really change that much. I don't think.
Mm.
It can depending on how you probably see when we play, but depending on when you do stuff, it can kind of matter depending on how the opponent blocks, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it can affect some things. Definitely, it's definitely been power creeped in terms of other things now. Like I feel like if this ability was going to be done now, it has to be like Don times 1,
Yeah.
and then pay 1, and just Don times 2, if that, and maybe play a cost, something. But definitely some power crap. But we'll see how it goes today.
For sure, for sure. And yeah, and today you'll be facing up against Yellow Yamato, which, for 1 Dawn on the opponent's turn, while my life has 2 or less cards, this leader gains 1,000 power. So it pretty much effectively on defense makes me a 6,000 leader when I'm kind of getting low in health. It is a 5,000 attack, 5 life. And by the way, we will do a disclaimer that Nick is maybe feeling under the weather. So if you hear some coughing or anything like that, we apologize. But hopefully
Yeah,
he
I think it
doesn't
should
die.
be okay. I had some water, so my throat was a bit less dry, but yeah.
We'll
If
get
I
to hear.
sound like I'm sniffling and stuff, then
All right, for sure.
that's why.
And I do want to go ahead and say, check us out. Likely next week we will be doing a Pokemon TCG live stream where we
Yeah.
will be testing out some of the new cards for Mega Inferno X before the next next set comes out.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'm down to stream with you if you want to do that. And I kind
Yeah,
of I wanted to start the new Rotom. I think the new Rotom looks
yeah.
quite fun. Whether it's competitively viable, I'm not sure, but it looks quite cool.
And I know you're excited to be facing the deck I'm going to be building, which is Charizard.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to it every day, every minute, every second.
Absolutely. Well,
It's so great.
let's go ahead and get started. If you want to
Yeah.
pick yourself a second, I did win the coin toss earlier. I tend to do that. I'm
Yes,
not
that's
cheating, I
completely fair.
swear. I don't think I'm going to keep this. I'm going to mulligan. Uh, okay. Yeah. All right. I'll go ahead and start the turn by drawing my Dawn, and I will be first starting off by deploying the cost 1 Yamato, which I had learned is the only Wano yellow searching card. This is
Is
it.
it?
Yeah, this is the only Wano yellow search card. Is this
It's a very good one.
this
So,
new cost 1 Yamato that came in the starter deck that recently came out. So I get to look at the
well,
top 5 cards from my deck, and I get to reveal up to 1 Land of Wano card type with a cost 2 or more and add it to my hand. Man, it's not even amazing. I mean, it's fine in the sense of I get to, you know, do that, I suppose. And you know what? I will pick this new Ezo
I
card.
think it's a pretty. I think Yamato's a pretty. I think she's a very good card. She's a very standard searcher nowadays. Like
Yeah,
it's like the cost of two or more just so you can't risk keep getting her. Um.
true, yeah.
So yeah, I know.
And then on that, I will just end my turn and pass it over to you.
Cool. I'm gonna draw my card. There's not much I can do. I guess I'll just pass turn.
That's it. All right. I
Yamato's
will.
strong deck. Yamato, they've got a lot of good cards. I mean, I think the one cost they're really strong because I think like even the most of the other one costs you can use them as a pretty strong attacker because they get
Yeah.
plus 3K just having the Dawn, which makes them really strong. So
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty good. Uh, it actually, I just read that secondary thread. It makes me kind of rethink what I'm going to be doing this early on, to be honest.
mm,
So I think what I will do is I will draw a Dawn, and I will instead this turn, I think I'm going to deploy Onami, which I get to
hmm
give a character or leader banish this turn. I will be giving it to my leader Yamato, and I will be placing 1 Dawn on that, and I will be attacking you for 6k banish.
mm, I kind of want the card, but at the same time I can't block. That's
Oh
very
man. All right, and with that, I will just go ahead and end my turn.
cool. The only thing about this Arlong is you definitely have a more explosive start than what I do.
Yeah.
Um, but it's what it is. So I'm just gonna attach the Dawn into here. Use the card action. And I'm
Ooh.
gonna summon Cracker.
Oh man. Oh man, you get the Cracker Witch with the 1 Dawn double attack. Okay. I don't think I will block this one. I will just take it and no trigger effect. Which yellow is very trigger happy, so I'm actually very surprised I didn't get a
It
single
is,
trigger.
yeah.
And go ahead, keep
The
going
one
with your
thing with
turn.
the Arlong which is good is like obviously it makes the most of your Dawn because you can like put the Dawn on Arlong and attack, which it is a pretty strong effect.
Yeah,
But yeah.
sure. All right, I will draw for turn. I will draw my Dawn. Now I'm at 5. I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. So I'm going to first of all, I will actually put 2 Dawn on my Yamato,
hmm
and oh, it gives this one 3k. Okay, this character.
Yeah.
Ah, that's fine.
This character, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It gives them 3K. It makes them a 5,000 power attacker.
No, they have 0.
Yes, but you have two Dawn plus 3,000, so
Oh my
5,000.
gosh, I'm stupid. You're absolutely correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why they're strong.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I will also deploy the Easel, which gives my Wano leader banished.
God,
Yeah, I
everything
get
is banished.
everything's banished. I'm also going to attach 1 Dawn to Yamato, and I will first. I'm going. You're at 6 cards. I will go ahead and attach.
I find banished to be a very unfun mechanic. I will
It's
say more
not
people.
great, especially the 5 cost green Yamato. So I will
Yeah,
attack for 5k with this Yamato.
I'll take it.
Ooh. And then I have a feeling this one's not going to go through, but I will attack 6k with banish.
Yeah, it's not getting through. Um, We're gonna do 5 and 6, 7. 6 and 7.
All right, and with that, probably could have played this a little bit differently. Ooh, yeah, I should have played this last tournament a little bit more differently than I have, but it is what it is. All right, I'll pass over to you.
Okay. Um. Okay. Okay, hold on. I'll just work out my turn here. That's gonna be 3. I need 2 on him. Okay. I'm going to summon Arlong.
Ooh, okay.
When he's summoned, I can give a Fishman or East Blue type character 1 rested Don.
Okay.
Sorry, to my leader, and then I can choose one of your characters with a cost of 5 or less, and it can't be rested until the end of your next turn. So I'm going to
Okay.
choose that, so it can't rest, meaning it can't attack or block
Okay.
or whatever that will entail.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah. Then I'm going to do this and equip this here. Cracker, while he has a Dawn equipped and while I have less life, he gets double attack and plus 1000 power.
Okay. So he's
So
at
Cracker is going
7.
to
Yeah,
attack you.
yeah. I've definitely misplayed a little bit on this, but I still think it's doable. I have no blocker. I'm just gonna take it.
Yeah.
Okay. No
I
true.
mean, you have lots of cards again, life back with yellow, which is
Oh,
really
that's right.
good.
It's double attack. Forgot about that. And I now
Yeah.
do get activated, so I am now at 6K for my
Yeah. And then
ability.
I'm going to use Arlong to um uh use the action. I'm going
Hmm.
to summon um I'm gonna summon Arlong and use his action. When he's played, I can discard 1 card. I'll discard this, and I can choose one of your leaders and I can't attack next turn.
Ooh. Okay.
So that's
All
pretty good for me because I definitely need the the defense right now.
right. No blocker, and I will be discarding this Kuma as
Okay.
well as this Ashura Doji. So what I made a mistake is I should have done Ashura Doji earlier, when you still had 3 life.
Mm,
So I made a mistake on
mm.
that part.
I see, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, and that's gonna be my turn over.
All right, I will draw a card, and I will also draw a Dawn as I am at 7 Dawn this turn. Hmm. All right, so I know everyone loves this card, so I'm gonna deploy a Kuma.
Oh boy.
Oh boy, I'm gonna discard this one Yamato card, and I get to put a health on my life right here. The thing is, I'm not sure what I can do at this point.
Mm.
I might actually lose this one because I think I've maybe misplayed a little bit.
I guess we'll see. There's still plenty of games to go. You still have 3 life, which is really good, and Kuma recovers stuff, so
Yeah, true, true, true. And with that, I think I'm just going to end my turn. Yeah, not much else I
Okay,
can do
cool.
with that because I couldn't attack with anyone
Yeah,
really that turn.
yeah, that's fair. So first we're gonna just put 1 down on here. We're gonna give 2 to Arlong. Um, then we're gonna do. I'll give 1 to this Arlong, and then we're gonna attack your leader.
Okay, with that, I will discard this and
And
yeah,
block. Okay.
block it. Yep.
Then I'm gonna do. I'm on 8, and you're on Okay, we're going to attack for 9,000 with double attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take both those. No trigger
Yep.
effects at all.
And then we're going to attack with Arlong, use the ability to summon all Nami to give my leader Banish.
Oh man, yeah. I actually think this one's over.
Wow. Okay, I thought you were going to block that.
I
And then
cannot.
can Arlong finish the job?
Yep. Yes, he can. All right, that is
No, he didn't really block. Oh my god.
that's a very fast game one, and this is best out of three. Yeah, no,
Wow.
I had like all my power cards with no counters in hand at the end.
Yeah, damn. I was thinking you have like you could block something.
A lot
So
of
my
my
plan was to keep down as much as I
life,
could.
3 out of 5 of my life was the same cost 9 Yamato, and I'm just like, how unlucky can I be?
That is unfortunate.
It
Yeah.
was very
Wow.
unfortunate.
Okay.
All right, well, let's hit with that rematch.
Yeah.
Whew, man. Oh, will I lose today? Maybe. This might be a quick one.
We'll see how it goes. We still have another game left.
I think.
I'm surprised I won
Yeah.
that one. To be fair, but
You know, this deck sometimes wins tournaments. I've seen Arlong apparently become like a dark horse.
yeah, I saw it. I saw it one in the past. Yeah, I took some inspiration from some deck builds I'd seen to make it.
Trying to press
So
rematch, but it will not let me.
oh really?
Yeah.
I'm waiting in the next room.
I'm gonna go back to main menu. Oh, actually, I think.
Is your client
Oh,
frozen?
there we go. Okay,
Oh,
it's unfrozen, but
you-
can you? Is it the same code?
no, you said you DC'd.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. It was not connecting for me for some reason. It's very odd.
Okay, so are we doing loser chooses? Is that what we're doing? I can't remember what it was.
Yes, loser chooses. I will probably choose to
Okay.
go first again.
I'll send you a link again.
Okay. Okay, I will choose to go first. So,
Okay.
uh,
I'm going to keep my hand. This occasion.
I'm also gonna keep my hand, I think. Alright, I'm gonna draw Dawn, and I will just end my turn. Quick pass.
Cool. Um. Yeah, I'll also just pass.
Alright, I will draw a card.
I
Draw
don't really
Dawn.
have many like turn two plays in this deck. I
Yeah,
think I do have the Searcher Nami, but I haven't drawn her, which is a bit unfortunate because she's the good means to play down turn one to get some presents and stuff. But
yeah. So I'm gonna deploy Olnami and give Banish to my leader. I'm also gonna put one Dawn on
yeah.
my leader and attack for 6k with Banish.
Okay, I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna block with Frankie.
Alright, and with that, I will end my turn.
Okay, I'm gonna draw. I'm going to put on some Dawn. We're gonna attack your leader. Use the action to summon Boogie, and Boogie gives double attack to my leader.
Okay, so what I will be doing here. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Alright, so I will be doing. I have no blockers. I'll be doing You're the One Who Should Disappear, which I have to select a card to trash, and I will be trashing the Kikunojo, sadly. And I will also be discarding this Tokol, and it'll put me in 9k.
Okay, cool.
Alright, I will draw a card, and I will draw Dawn. I am now at 5. Ooh, not quite. Okay. So what I will do, I will deploy my easel, which gives me Banish, of course. Gotta love it.
Yep.
And I will... I don't know why I did that. Oh, I wish I could take that back.
Yeah, it's annoying.
Oh well. Alright, I will attack 7k with Banish.
Well, if there's any consolation, I do have to take that one as damage. So
Oh, that's good. That would have been a KO of a character as well. So I'm glad.
If it's a rested character, yeah, rested.
Yeah. Oh, rested. Okay. Well, that's all right then. I will just go ahead and end my turn here and pass over to you.
Okay, I'll draw for turn. I'm then going to first I will attack with Boogie.
He's 6K.
Yes.
All right, I'm just gonna resolve that and no trigger.
Okay. And then I'm going to um hmm. What do I want to do? I could do that and give. Okay, I'm going to deploy Onami, just to give you a test of your medicine. I'm then going to put 3 Dawn onto my leader. We're going to swing at your leader for 8,000 power. Use the action to summon. I'll just pop down a blocker. We'll summon Sanji as a blocker.
Okay. Sadly, I can't do anything, and will have to resolve it. That's unfortunate.
I'm glad you didn't get that Ashura Doji. I'm very
would have loved to have that. All right.
Yeah, you didn't get it.
I'm gonna draw a card. Draw my Dawn. What do I want to do there? I have options. So I think what I am going to do, because I could do that, but I think things are getting a little dicey. I am going to put 2 Dawn on Izo, which turns him into a blocker.
Yeah.
I'm also going to deploy another Izo.
Yep.
And I'm also going to put 2 more on him. And then I'm going to put... so now I have 2 blockers. I'm also going to attack with Banish for 6k.
Okay, I'm just going to block with Frankie, 2,000 counter to resolve that to 7.
Cool. Sounds good. And with that, I will just, in my turn, do a little blocking setup turn.
That's completely fair. My hand's getting a little bit small, which is not great.
Love that. I mean, mine's been small for a while.
However, you've got
3 cards in hand.
3 cards in hand. I wonder.
Will this be the shortest episode, stream we've done yet? One way to find out.
This. I think this isn't the optimal play.
But
in my eyes, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm gonna summon Hody.
Ooh.
Rest both your blockers and add a card to life.
Okay.
I'm then going to
annoying card.
Go here. We're gonna do
very annoying card.
We're gonna go. I can push you down to 0. I'm wondering if I can push you to game, because you have 3 cards in hand, so you might have 1 card that can counter. But I think I have 4 attacks. Okay, first and first, Onami's gonna attack this Izo.
You have 4 attacks. Oh, I see.
Potentially, if I use Sanji, but I have to use Sanji first if I want to commit to it.
Right.
Because the you'll got to when you lose 1 life, you'll go to 6.
Right.
So I have to commit to Sanji first. But if all 4 attacks go through, I win the game. But I don't think it's going to happen. So I feel like I shouldn't.
That will. I mean, it might happen. We'll see.
But I'm going to try it.
I do not have a blocker, sadly, and I will use the Hiyori to solve my attack there.
So we're going to go for Boogie now.
No blocker, and I will just take that one. No trigger effects, and I am up at 6k now.
We're going to do Arlong, 6 on 6.
No blocker, and I will use the Hiyori as well.
Okay. And then we're going to do Arlong on the...
That's right, he has Rush. Ah!
He does.
All right, no blocker, resolve, and...
Yeah, that's why I had the thingy.
I will use my trigger effect of Onami.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I could push the game.
Get rid of this buggy. Pretty good buggy card. Like, that's a good buggy card for 4K
Yeah, it is.
or
Yeah,
for
on play.
cost.
It's an on play. If you don't have another boogie, you can make you have double attack. It's very strong.
Yeah. So I am going to put 2 Dawn just to make sure I'm pretty safe going forward.
Yeah.
Okay, now I've got a choice to make. I've got a couple choices because the thing is, I've been on the defensive for a bit. I feel like I need to start going on the offensive. So, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna play. This could end me. This could lose me the entire game. I have a couple options right here, and but I think this is a good one. So I'm going to deploy Charlotte Linlin for 10 cost. Now you have an option to make if I trash a card, which I'm going to trash a card, and this could be dumb, but I'm trashing Kuma. So you have an option you have to make. You now have to either it's like cake or life, right? Or what is it, life or death or whatever it is? I keep forgetting what she did.
Yeah, yeah.
But you have to either discard 2 cards from your hand or trash 1 card from the top of your life. So you have to make that decision.
Okay, I will trash top my life.
Okay. Now that could have ended
I
up being
wish
a worse
I wish
decision,
I did.
but
Yeah, it could have been. I mean, I would have if I took the life. If you're attacking face, I took the life. I could have just summoned her, which is a bit of a shame, but that's how it goes.
I will also put this Dawn and attack 6K onto leader.
I'm just going to take this final life.
Now I could have made
Um,
this. Oh, it's a trigger.
it is a trigger.
It's
I
yellow.
am going to not use it.
Now I could have made a mistake, and this could end up costing me the entire set. But I feel like using this Linlin was a could have been the play. And
That's fair.
we're really going to see if it pays off. And this could be, like I said, the shortest stream we've done if it does not pay off. So I'm going to pass over to you.
Okay, so I have 10 done to work with. First
You
things
sure
first,
do.
I'm going to put 3 onto Onami to make her a 5k attacker. I'm then going to put 2 onto Arlong. I need 1 more. So we're going to do. So she's currently on 6. We're going to make her 7. We're going to make Sanji a 6. We're going to make Sanji a 7. We're going to make Arlong 1 more. I'm going to attack with Arlong on your leader. Use the ability to summon Kurubi. Kurubi's ability. If my leader is the East Blue type, I can rest one of your characters. So I'm going to rest your Pokemon.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's
Which I think has
that
probably sealed the game.
I'm just gonna concede there at this point. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was I'm gonna be honest with I don't know if I've built this deck really correctly. I kind of used or maybe I just don't play well with yellow maybe. That's also potential.
Maybe. I don't know, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I just suck. That's always an option. I will say so the next matchup is gonna be Bello Betty versus Green Yellow Yamato. I'm gonna go ahead and say
Yeah.
I'm picking Yamato again, but I'm gonna be picking Green Yellow because like we'll talk
That's
about it
fair.
here in a second once we. So I'm gonna since you won, let me go ahead and get up on the screen your deck list here in a second.
Yeah, no worries. I can talk you through some of the cards.
Yeah, so because like the thing is this is also my first time testing that I did not test at all. I just
Yeah,
kind
that's fair.
of I was like, you know what, that seems good. It seems all right. I'm gonna do that.
I did a few tests by myself, just like solo versus self. I actually made a couple of changes that I didn't put in. Like I thought I put in the Nami. I said before that I had her in. I didn't do. I have a trigger in, and I kind of feel like the trigger wasn't. I didn't actually ever use it, but that trigger I believe gives 3,000 um to the leader. So it gives 2,000 to a character and stuff like that, which is pretty strong. Is my deck list up on on the stream?
Yes, your deck is now up on the stream. So we have the yellow. Yeah, walk us through this, like, because I mean, like, I faced a lot of these cards I didn't even see, or like maybe half the deck I
Yeah.
didn't really see, but like most of
So
it I saw.
yeah, so you got the Arlong, very good card just to stop the opponent's character, stop the pressure. It gives a Don to your leader, and lets you rest to 5 or low, which I used in the first game just to stop to make a character not be able to rest, which I used in the first game against you to make it on your Yamato, which ended up just being strong because I could stop them from, standing
Yeah, for sure.
and attacking and stuff like that, which would end up being good. Buggy just gives your if you don't control the buggy, gives your leader double attack, which is very strong. It doesn't have a counter, which is the downside to it. However, is a really strong 6K base himself, along with a very strong effect on your leader.
Yeah.
He's very good at Kevin Handy. Karubi, I think, is a really good card. On the deck, I looked at a couple of different deck lists, and I saw different ratios of running him. I think running him as a 4 is really good because he rests any character, like, as long as your leader is East Blue, regardless of cost.
Yeah.
So it meant that regardless of what kind of blocker you put down, which is, what it would have been resting, is what it would have done. The green 4-cost Arlong, really good too. Discard a card. Your opponent's leader can't attack. Your opponent rest leader can't attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. As for the other two green cards, Lord of the Coast is a solid pick. It makes a rested card not able to refresh, so you can either choose a blocker that can't refresh and keep it blocked down, or another attacker. Again, that's any character. So it can be any cost, which is helpful for higher power characters. And I think everyone knows Hody, but a rusher. Stops
Such an annoying card. Like,
literally.
Gosh.
I do think I'm not sure if me doing the rush play of Arlong was like the best player actually when I did that, but I think it actually did pay off because like it only put so much pressure on you on your life.
My blockers were not usable. Like that was like
exactly
a big thing. So
like I mean it wasted your Dawn the turn before because you could have used that to play with or to attack with, but instead it was I kind of like shut that down, which is really good. Onami is very good, gives you a banish, which is super strong. You didn't see
Beige.
Capone.
Yeah, I didn't see Beige.
Yeah, Beige. He is really good. Because he locks. He's only run him as a 2 of because he makes one of the opponent's leaders or characters not able to attack. Which is really strong because it can shut down a whole attack for the turn, and it can definitely mean the difference between winning and losing a game. But obviously he's relying on being a trigger.
Yeah.
Is the only thing with him. So I run only as a 2 of in this deck. Jinbei and Frankie, I'll cover them at the same time. They basically serve the same purpose. They're both kind of vanilla cards with a trigger.
Yeah.
They'll can play themselves depending on how much life you have. And there's 2K counters, which is the most important thing for them, really.
Yeah.
That's mainly why I have those in. Cracker is
Double
really
attack.
solid. He was really strong in the first game. Really good like pressure character early on, giving a Dawn and then getting a double attack, and getting power himself, which is I think is really powerful.
Yeah.
My only blocker Sanji, it's more of a it's more of a kind of an aggro deck.
Yeah.
Even Sanji I was attacking with him when it came down to it because it was just like felt better at the time.
Yeah.
Kikunojo is I mean she's in your deck too.
Good way to get life
Plus
back.
that card,
Right.
yeah, you get life back, which is useful. I end up discarding them in most of my games that I drew them.
Yeah.
S-Hawk is good. He seemed pretty strong, so I have him in as a couple cards. He has plus 2,000 power if you have less life than your opponent. May combat call by slash characters, so I thought a really good card just like be able to come back with and have some power. I saw this from a deck build as well. Like I thought I read it and I was like, oh, it's pretty good. So pretty strong card. It basically becomes like an 8,000 power beat stick if you have less life, which you can come back really well with him. Basil I hate Basil as a card. It's so dumb.
I hate Basil as a character.
Yeah, for real. I think his character as a card, he sucks. Ball KO, trash a card upon his life. And the final one, which I didn't use at all, was the 200 million Vault Amaru, which you give a leader or character 3,000 power, and if your life is 1 or less, you can rest an opponent's character with the cost of 4 or less. So that's pretty good to get rid of like pesky blockers. Like, I mean, even now, I don't know how strong that is, but let's say, for example, the new blue Marco as a 4 cost, you can rest that and make sure you can't block with that kind of thing. It's a wonderful card.
Wish I owned it. I own one.
Yeah, it's too expensive.
Too expensive.
But but yeah, I think overall this deck was pretty good.
Mm,
I'm quite happy with how it actually turned out. I was saying to Andrew before the stream that I did a few practice games myself,
yeah.
and
You thought you were gonna
I
lose.
felt yeah, I thought Yellow Yamato was a lot stronger
You probably
as a
have a better
deck.
deck than I built, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe that was like maybe too top heavy. I'm not sure, but
Yeah.
definitely the deck I built for Yamato felt just the deck I built Yamato felt a bit stronger. So I'm not sure, but yeah, overall, yeah, I think Arlong's really fun. My
Hmm.
personal take on Arlong is
Yeah. What do you
I
think in the
think definitely
meta?
the time I can see
Yeah.
in the meta nowadays not very good. I don't think Arlong has even a place in OP13 whatsoever.
Yeah.
The meta's too fast for him. He can't get his units down quick enough. Like if you want a green deck, just play like Zoro. If you want a yellow deck, play Bonnie. They're both better aggro decks and do what Arlong does so much faster and so much better. I think as a fun deck, it's cool because Arlong honestly, he's fun to play. I quite like his
Yeah.
his like gimmick. All the East Blue kind of guys coming together and triggers units to just like fight, which is fun. But yeah, I think overall it's a fun deck, but it's not a strong deck in terms of
Yeah.
like a meta. It def has no place in the current meta as it stands. Um, I think it's got like potential to be like a fun time if you want to like a nice easy deck that you just like attack with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he definitely needs more support if he wants to be anything like anywhere near good. But I think realistically, because this was a set, yeah, OP03. This is set 3. I think realistically, Arlong needs to be completely reworked
Yeah.
and have like a whole new leader. Which I'm not sure if that'll happen next set because they said that I saw earlier on that they're apparently the next set is going to be about the 7 warlords. And I'm not sure. I presume that's going to be the new
Oh,
7 warlords. I presume it's the new ones, not the old
not the old
ones.
one. So it'll be like,
Yeah.
oh man, like Edward's the alleged son, right? What is it, Weevil, Neville, something like that.
Yeah, Weevil. Yeah, yeah,
Weevil, yeah,
yeah.
Weevil Newgate, or
Yeah.
um, I guess Blackbeard, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which that's exactly
So
what we need, more Blackbeard cards. You know,
we need someone to hold up their
so
cards.
much more.
But yeah, so we'll see. We'll
Okay.
see how it goes. But that's my deck.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get rid of that, and I'll show you what I was working with, I guess, or my thought process. All right.
Yeah.
So I had and I thought I was gonna win, like, cause so the Yamato I ended up going with is, so the problem with me figuring out what to build in this Yamato deck was the fact that I pretty much took all the good yellow green Yamato decks and put the good yellow cards from those into one deck, more or less. Because, like, at the end of the day, I mean, I'll go ahead and say how I feel Yamato's place in the meta is. There is no place as long as the other Yamato exist. When it's also
Yeah.
yellow,
Yeah.
because like the thing to me is just like, why would you play this one when double attack and giving 2 Rested Dawn to a character is just so much better? You know,
Yeah. Absolutely. This one's nowhere near as strong.
so
Yep.
I feel like this just doesn't have a place in the meta just over the fact that, why would if since the other one just exists, why would you play this one?
Yeah.
Right. So I did start off with the 4 cost 1 Yamatos. It is the only yellow Wano searcher, and that is the other reason why you wouldn't just play this one, because this is it. Because
Yeah.
like I would much rather play yellow green that has Momonosuke as well. A couple different Momonosuke's, like if you're really like hard pressed, and
Mm.
it also has Otama, right? So it's like there's just like no searcher cards for this. You have this card, and that's it. Um, the making it a 5K character is like kind of cool. You get some value for 1 cost, but you have to use your Dawn every turn. And like how I kind of built this deck and went around it is I have a lot of like banish and not as many trigger effects in this as like normal yellow decks. But
Mm.
I guess like I said, the basis was a lot of life management, which what yellow does, but
Right.
I
Yeah.
wasn't able to get a lot of those cards on the field, sadly. But so yeah, that lets you search for this one. The next one I did have is the 2 copies of the Toko, which on play I trash 2 cards with Wano, which most of my cards are Wano. And if my life is 1 or less, I get to add 1 card from the top of my deck to top of my life, which pretty good. Not amazing, which is why I only ran 2. I think there are better ways to get life on the top of your life cards, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
I then ran 4 Onamis because it's just good. Banish for 2 costs on your leader is like very, very solid. Especially very early on. Because I thought game 1 was going to be over fast, but in my favor. Like I thought I was very much in the driver's seat at the beginning of that. But after that, this one I think I mostly only ran for the 2K counter. It's the 2-cost Yori, which I get to put the top or bottom card of my life pile into my hand, but I get to put one card from my hand into the top of my life pile. So it's pretty much just swapping out a card. I saw this card only being played of one cost in a lot of the newer yellow greens. It's the new, I believe it's new. No, it's like it's from the best two, I believe. It's the Otama yellow. It's you may rest this character and add one card from the top or bottom of my life card to your hand. Up to one of your characters or leaders gains 3,000 power during this turn. I'm not sure if I like it. I like the 2K counter, but that's that's hefty. I mean, if you got a lot of ways to put life back onto your pile, which yellow does, then I guess it's not.
Yeah.
I'm not really used to playing yellow. I think I've played. So it's like this was a little odd for me to like go into a different place because you know me, I often play green or red. So it's like I play very aggro-y, which this felt more defensive, and maybe I just built it incorrectly, but who's to say? Next is the new Izo, which becomes a blocker, but on play gives you banish, which once again a good early pressure. And then also you can get blocker down the line. The problem with this, though, is that you're using more your Dawn that you could be using for other things. But is what it is. The next one, I should have played this, but I misplayed and I took a life from you early in the first game when I should have played this first. It's the new Ashura Doji, which if you have 3 or more life, I get to KO one of your opponent's characters with a base cost of 5 or less, which is just so good. Like...
Yeah, really strong.
And I'm so sad that I realized it after the other play I had went through, and I was just like,
I see.
I made a mistake. But it is what it is, Next is the cost for Kikunojo, as, Nick has already explained. It's just a good card on KO. If you have 3 or less life, you get to put a top card from your deck onto your top of your life. So it's just a way to get life back. 4 costs, 6k, pretty good value. And the trigger is if you have 3 or less life, you get to play this card. So it's pretty good. Next is the staple in most... I can't even say yellow Wano. It's mostly just the Yamato. The Kozuki Momonosuke. It is a blocker and also on play. One of your Wano-type characters other than Momonosuke on the top or bottom of the owner's life pile faced up. Place one of your Wano-type characters. Now, I just realized this. Place one of your Wano-type characters other than... Could this be from my field, too?
That's what it's from, yeah. It's from field.
Because I was like, oh... So I actually could have played this. I should have played this. Because I didn't, because I was like, I don't have another Wano card in hand. That's just on me.
It's only characters on field. Not on
I should have done that. Because, it is what it... I could have done the Onami that was just kind of sitting there. No, she's just strong out. No,
it's the kind of thing like you can remove cards from your board that you don't need anymore to make space.
Should have done it.
Like Onami, maybe like you can.
Actually, Onami is just Straw Hat, apparently not Wano.
Well, I guess in the sense like you could
Yeah, for sure.
If it's a Wano card, like let's say a lower cost, even like the one cost Yamato at that point. Later in the game, you don't need it, but you can always put it on your life because then it's used.
And then you can reuse it, like because you get it back in your hand and then reuse it.
Yeah, exactly.
Should have done that. I know, because at one point he was like 2,000 yen, so like $20 a card. At one point, when I first was maybe interested in One Piece TCG, he was very expensive.
That's a lot of money.
Next is Kuma, which I only got to play once. It's such a good card.
Very good card.
But the sad part is the turn ended, or the game ended the next turn, so I really didn't get to use it, which was pretty sad.
Yeah.
But pretty much on play, trash one card, I get to add a card from my life back, and then I gain 2 costs to the end of my opponent's next turn. And then also on KO, I get to add a top card of my deck to my life as well. So he could potentially give you 2 life, which is such good value. Next is, I know it's either this one or the different Charlotte Linen. I was debating which one to put in there, but I put in this one, which pretty much makes you have to make a decision. I'm not sure if this was the better one. There was another one that's also very similar. But
I think sadly it was a bit inconsequential. Because at that point I'd already kind of got the win, but I can definitely see it being pretty strong.
Because my hand for that, by the way, like at that point was this, like the Linlin, the Kuma, or Momonosuke. Honestly, I probably should have played the Momonosuke. That was probably the more safer of the plays, but I ended up going with this instead. I think if I had a redo, I'd probably take her out and maybe put... I'd probably also take the Toko out, but anyways, we'll get to that in a second. Next is the new Kozuki Momonosuke, which I never got once. Which is, if you have 2 or less life, your leader gains 1,000 power, and also, you may rest 2 totals of your current given Dawn cards in your cost area rested. This character gains Rush and 1,000 power during your turn, this turn. So, yeah, it's pretty good Momonosuke as well. On the contrast to him being a blocker, he's now also a Rush. Next is the Captain Kid that's in every single yellow deck. I mean, you play this, you may rest this character and trash up to 1 card from the top of your opponent's life. And if your opponent has 2 or less life cards, draw 1 card. And I never saw this card as well. So it's like, the next one, I'm running 3 of these, is the cost 9 Yamato. In the first game, all 3 of them were in my life. It was kind of dumb. So on play, KO one of my opponent's characters with a cost that is equal to or less than the total life of your opponent. Then, if you have 1 or less life, you may add up to 1 card from the top of your deck to your life area. So it's a way to get life as well as, a good attacker, like for the next turn. I'm not sure I would actually play it after this. I think I probably also would have taken this out as well. And then, of course, is a solid yellow effect card, which is you're the one who disappeared. Discard 1 card, you get 3,000. I think if I would have done this differently, I probably would have taken out the Tokos, taken out the Linlen, probably would have gotten rid of all 3 of these, and I probably would have searched a little bit more for maybe more trigger-based stuff or just 2K counters. I am very much realizing that I probably should have added 4 of this one just for the 2K counter. Because I think my biggest problem was I did not have a lot of counters in this deck, and that is something that I was very much lacking, and I'm very aware.
Yeah, like your first game, you did do like a really dead hand of like not even any counters, which is kind of crazy. Yeah,
it's that plus. I mean, I could use the excuse all day, but I'm not used to yellow. But at the same time, it's like, I just got outplayed at the end of the day as well. So GG's to you, Nick.
GG's.
And the next game will, of course, be Yellow Green Yamato versus what was it? Oh yeah, yellow. Is it black? Yellow black Bello Betty. Or is it red?
Red yellow.
Red yellow. Yeah, red yellow Bello Betty.
Yeah, I'm quite excited because I think this this is probably the most meta of our matchups we've done so far.
The next one
because Bello Betty's currently meta
and Yamato. Not in OP13, actually. So, Yellow Green Yamato has apparently not seen any success in OP13.
Yeah, Bello Betty has a little, but I can't see Yamato really getting much. But it did have some competitive viability, a couple like OP11, OP10.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest problem is Ace is just running around right now. So.
Yeah, Ace is just Ace and Emu are just too strong.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I need to get the cards for Ace first. But.
You do.
With that said, thank you guys for joining us for another episode of One Piece TCG A-Z. This one's a little bit of a shorter episode, all due to the prowess of Nick and my failures. Next episode, hopefully we did take a little bit of a longer break than we were hoping for, and hopefully we will get the next episode out next week and try to stay on a weekly schedule. But we've been a little bit busy. Coming off a summer break here in Japan, as well as just some other life things going on. Sadly, I had a death in the family as well, so I wasn't able to, do as much as I could. But other than that, thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you guys next time.